Possum Hobbies and Games. I am Chris, and I'm back with another Magic the Gathering opening. This is just in time for the release weekend for Tarkir Dragonstorm. This is a bundle. Yes, it's just a bundle. So included in bundles are 9 14 card play boosters, 15 traditional foils, and 15 regular basic lands, an alt art traditional foil Teamer Battle Carrier, an oversized spin down life counter, 2 reference cards, and of course, one of my favorite parts is the actual box. This is great for storing cards in, or building decks, or whatever you need to have for Magic. Let's go ahead and open it up. The price point for these have all gone up. In fact, I think I paid $55 for this bad boy. Is it worth it? I don't know. Let's see if the value is equal to what I get out of it. There's quite a few cards in this set I want to get. You know, Mox Jasper, because I have a dragon deck. There's a nice little thing. Of course, has all the commander cards, which I can't wait to get my hands on my commander decks, which I'll make videos as soon as I get those. Nothing else in the box. Let's go straight to recycling. Of course, the box itself got a nice little cardboard with some punch outs. I personally love these punch outs. This is the right size for putting inside long boxes for when you go through and build decks or separate cards if you need something between your lands. Has some punch out tokens, which I just go through and recycle the rest of this guy. That bad boy. Inside here, we got spin down, which we'll go into that here momentarily. And of course, the packs themselves. Got some 9 booster packs. And of course, the box. Boxes are cool. Got to make sure you keep that cardboard slit on the inside. You can see it right there. If you don't have that, it's because of how it's cut, it's going to sit funny. So make sure you keep that in there. Don't toss it. Let's go ahead and start off with the dice itself. This is an oversized dice compared to, here's one from Aether Drift. So as you can see, it's a nice little dice. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you got better sight on it. Of course, this is spin down. It's got a nice little luster there compared to the same one for Aether Drift. I like this one. It's pretty. The numbers are kind of hard to see. It would be nice if it was in gold instead, because nice little contrasting colors like the Aether Drift. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal, because I'll probably never end up using it anyways. Let's go on to the land packs. I like the land packs being in these wax packs because it makes it so they're not difficult to open. On top of that, it's recyclable stuff. So let's go ahead, take a look at these. Plains, Island, Swampage, Mountain, Forest, the regular lands, Plains, Island, Swamp, Mountain, Forest, and of course the getting no other reference cards, which those go right in the recycling as well. Open up the other pack. These are supposed to be the foil pack, and where the promo is. So it's a Teamer Battle Crier. A green, a blue, a red for a 4/3 creature orc ranger. During your turn spells you cast cost 1 generic less for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Nice. And of course there's the Plains, Island, Swampage. These are pretty cool. If you have a dragon deck, these are a nice addition to them. Plains, Islands, Swampage, Mountain, Forest. Let's go on to the 9 packs. 9 packs. If you're buying some of these cards, what cards from this set are you looking for? There's the Dragon token. Dragon, just 4/4 flyer. Looks like all the rares are in the back of this pack. And the rare for this one is Tursa, Light Shatter. For a red and 2 generic for a 3/3 legendary creature orc wizard. Has haste, and when this card enters, discard up to 2 cards and then draw that many cards. Whenever this card attacks, if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, exile a card at random from your graveyard. You may play that card this turn. Pack number 2. Feels like every pack I'm opening, I'm getting one of these guys. I got 3 of them in the pre-release. Narset, Jeskai Waymaster for red, white, and blue. It's a 3/4 legendary creature, human monk. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. Nice little combo card. Nice little, looks like a line from the machine. Wizards, your quality control. You need to get on that stuff. I'm paying premium dollars these days for cards. You guys need to at least make them so they aren't scratched up or at least playable in a lot of different formats. Please. Another one of these guys. 3 for 3 so far today. And the rare, Stillness in Motion for a blue 1 generic for an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Then if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment and put 5 cards from your graveyard on top of your library in any order. And woo! Alternate artwork for the Karsai Revenant for 2 black, 1 generic for a 3/3 creature vampire. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, has Renew. So you pay a black and 2 generic mana, exile this card from your graveyard, put a flying counter, a death touch counter, and a lifelink counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. This is going right in my vampire deck. Man, that's some cool artwork too. Nice. On to the next pack. And the rare is Nature's Rhythm. 2 green, X generic mana for a sorcery. Search your library for a creature card with mana value of X or less and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. And then you can play it again for the harmonized cost of 4 green and X generic mana. You may cast a spell from your graveyard. For its harmonized cost, you may tap a creature you control to reduce that cost by the amount of generic mana equal to its power, then exile this spell. Second rare in the pack, Clarion Conqueror. 1 white, 2 generic for a 3/3 creature dragon. Flying, activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Nice. Spirit. Nice pack. We are at the halfway mark. Halfway. So new ability, Omen. Omen instead of Adventure for the second part of a card. Instead of for Omen where it would be put out, or Adventure where it would be put out of play, Omen you have to shuffle the card back into your deck, so you get to be able to a chance to be able to play the Omen part again if you need to, which is, you know, it's good and bad. It's very circumstantial. I like Adventure a little bit better because you're guaranteed to have that card kind of out of play and be able to play it again. Codis, the Fang Keeper, for a black, green, a blue, and 1 generic for a 2/1 legendary creature zombie warrior. Has indestructible, and this card deals combat damage to a player. Exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the amount of damage dealt. You may cast any number of the spells with mana value of X or less from among them without paying the mana costs. And of course the art card, which is Funky Basic Land. There we go. Funky. Pack number 6. Pack number 6. Another cool dragon for art card. Magmatic Hellkite for 2 red, 2 generic for a 4/5 creature dragon. Has flying, and when the creature enters, destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. Its controller searches their library for a basic land card, puts it on the battlefield tapped with a stun counter on it, and then shuffles. And second rare of the pack is Great Arson City. As a land, this land enters tapped unless you control a forest or a plains. Taps to produce a black and generic, and tap, exile a creature card from your graveyard to create a 1/1 spirit creature token. Foils in this, including a nice little foil tri-land. Those never get old. Goblin/Warrior token. I like double-sided tokens. About time they did that. They need to have advertisements on the back of every token. And the rare, Teamer Battlecrier. You know, we've already seen that one. On to the next to last pack out of this bundle. Soldier/Soldier token. That's not very creative. Cards get stuck together even though they're new. Slipping and sliding, and then some stick. That's strange. And card I actually wanted out of the set. Taigem, Master Opportunist for a blue and 1 generic for a 2/2 legendary creature human monk. Flurry, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it and then exile the spell you cast with 4 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. Nice. So if it's the second spell you're casting every turn, you get to copy it and then play the original spell 4 turns later, so you have a copy of it in play if it's a permanent. If not, you get to go ahead and cast it, and then you get to cast it again 4 turns later. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Encourages you to hold spells and play multiple spells in a turn. And the last pack of the bundle, it's a Spirit/Spirit token. That's cool. That side's pretty cool. And let's get to the rares, or possible mythic. And the rare is Yathin, Road Watcher, for a white, a black, a green, and a 1 generic for a 3/3 creature human scout. When this creature enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card with mounted value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Nice. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic week, and remember to keep it rolling. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like the video and subscribe if you'd like to stay updated. Have a great day, and keep them rolling.